Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy with Showing Animals Respect and Kindness, or SHARK. Since December 2009, SHARK has worked to expose the illegal animal abuse and other infractions that occurs at the Philadelphia Gun Club, located in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. This is really ugly stuff. Hundreds of live pigeons are shot, maimed, and killed over the course of a day, all for the sick entertainment of psychopaths who just want to kill. All the birds retrieved will be utterly wasted. Many injured victims will escape the chute and take hours or days to slowly die in agony. We've asked area humane societies to assist us with what is some of the worst animal abuse in the entire nation, every bit on par with dogfighting. One of the organizations we specifically reached out to is the Women's Humane Society, whose motto is, quote, dedicated to the humane and compassionate treatment of animals, unquote. SHARK investigator Janet Enoch was the point person assigned to make contact and develop a working relationship with the society. So how was Janet's effort received?
After leaving numerous phone messages over a period of a month, I finally received a call from Catherine Malcolmes, Chief Executive Officer of the Women's Humane Society. Ms. Malcolmes claimed they don't have the staff or resources to help rescue pigeons. Ms. Malcolmes said she would ask their members to contact their legislators.
Asking supporters to contact legislators is fine, but that is barely scratching the surface of what needs to be done. Let's take a closer look at the organization that claims it doesn't have the staff or resources to help these victims. According to its website, the Women's Humane Society was founded in 1869 and boasts that it was the first animal shelter in the country. The Philadelphia Gun Club was formed 8 years after the Women's Humane Society. The Women's Humane Society brings in almost $3 million annually, has $9 million in assets, and is located just 4.5 miles from the PGC. For well over a century, this very rich humane society has neglected to deal with some of the worst animal abuse in the nation, even though that abuse occurs in its own backyard. Allow me to read a line from the Society's website. Quote, the Women's Humane Society is dedicated to the humane and compassionate treatment of animals. As America's first animal shelter, founded in 1869, we are committed to protecting the interests of animals and offering a continuum of care to ensure that all animals are treated humanely with kindness and respect, unquote. I want to ask Women's Humane Society CEO Catherine Malcolmes, is this just propaganda? I'd like to ask you to help me get a response from Ms. Malcolmes. You can call her at the Women's Humane Society at 215-750-3100, extension 106. You can email Ms. Malcolmes at cmalcolmes@womenshumanesociety.org. Please tell Ms. Malcolmes to stop with the bullshit and execute the mission of the organization without further delay. Please post any response you may receive. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. We can blame the extremist leadership of the NRA, which supports pigeon shoots. We can blame the crooked, bought-off police commanders, district attorneys, and politicians all the way up to the governor's office in Pennsylvania, and they are a detestable bunch. But when Pennsylvania humane organizations like the Women's Humane Society rakes in millions of dollars each year and sits on millions more, knowing full well what's going on just a few miles away and refuses to do anything, no one is more to blame than those humane organizations. To the CEO and board of the Women's Humane Society, get off your ass, or you will be exposed as frauds. This is Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness.